Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are returning, thank you so much for all your subscribes and any way you support my channel. For those of you who are new, my name is Racquel, and this is going to be a new moon in Sagittarius Picka Pile. The new moon in Sagittarius will be on the 26th. The 26th of November. So it's coming up. It's next Tuesday. So usually when we do new moon pile picks, it is all about a new beginning of something. Because that's what the new moon does. It is like the full moon is all about releasing what no longer serves us. The new moon is all about like manifesting, bringing something new into reality, starting a new project, starting a new beginning in something, in one area of your life, okay? Now, this new moon in Sagittarius is a good time for learning new things. Sagittarius, if we think about the energy of Sagittarius, it's all about, learning new things, exploring, being adventurous, but always hitting that mark, always hitting, right on what they want to get and what they need, okay? So, this new moon is a good time to harness those two energies, to really go after what you're curious about. Whatever's new that sparks your curiosity, you want to go towards. Okay? All right. So in a minute, I'm going to pause the video and I'm going to bring it down. I've got some crystals here. I got 4 piles that I'm going to read. The first pile is clear quartz. So this is what it looks like, the clear quartz. The second pile is Larimar. I have it on a string, but it's Larimar, also known as the Atlantean stone, the Atlantis stone. The next one I have for pile 3 is Amethyst. And then lastly, for pile 4, I have black Onyx. So you can go ahead. I'm going to pause this video and bring the camera down so that you can see the piles. And if you're new here, what you do is you take a couple deep breaths in, a couple deep breaths out, close your eyes, relax your mind, however long it takes to clear your mind. Take, slow, shallow breaths. And then when you feel like your mind is completely clear, open up and see what pile or piles call to you the most. Ask the question right before you clear your mind, what this new moon in Sagittarius wants to say to you. Okay? All right, so let me pause this and I will bring it down. I'm going to leave it run for a couple of seconds so you have time to pause the video, and then we'll get into the readings. Okay, so this is for those of you who picked the clear quartz. Clear quartz, usually this crystal helps us connect to the divine. It helps us connect to our soul self, our spirit guides. It helps us to bring clarity to situations. This is all about clarity here. So you're going to be finding some type of clarity around the Sagittarius new moon. That's what this is about, okay? And once you find that clarity, you're going to be able to begin again. You're going to be able to begin anew, refreshed. All right, so the Sagittarius new moon message to this group is loyalty. You see 3 and 3 right there. That boils down to a 6. So 6 or 33, you might want to look up those numbers as they may give you more messages. Okay? 6 is all about victory. 3 is all about growth. So some type of growth or victory here along with loyalty. This could be loyalty to yourself. This could be loyalty to another person or a group. But what I'm really picking up off of this, it's like a newfound sense of loyalty in your relationships, okay? You know, and she's even got that moon on her. It's all about finding loyalty within your relationships, not just in your love life, but within your group of friends, maybe your best friend or what have you, within your family, okay? The energies being lent here. All right, we have deceit. 2 and 5 is 7, so this is all about spirit. You're going to become very clear. It's going to be very clear to you who is deceiving you and who is loyal to you. So I feel like this, with this moon message, with them both coming out like this, it's like you're finally becoming more clearer on who in your social circle or your circle of friends, your family, who is the liars and the deceivers, and who is actually there for you, who is actually loyal to you, who you should actually give your time to. All right. We've also got the garden and the gate. So this is you, you know, stuck behind that veil of like, everything is okay in my garden. Everything is all right in my garden. I don't need to venture out. All right. But with that type of energy, with deceit coming out with it, it's saying that being in this type of energy, it makes it easier for people to deceive you. You need to open your mind. Sagittarius is a very open-minded sign. It carries that energy of curiosity, of wanting to wonder, right? So you need to open that gate, go into the horizon, really open your mind and open your eyes to who is being deceptive to you and who is being loyal, who deserves your time and who doesn't, okay? This Sagittarius new moon is all about you figuring out who is there for you and who isn't there for you, okay? And whoever is there for you, it's time to begin anew. And the reason why I say that is because the overall message for this is begin now. It says, take your first steps. You've got to take your first steps in opening your eyes, right? Take your first steps beyond that gate. Open your eyes. Be curious to what others and those around you are doing or saying. You know, if you get that gut instinct or that gut niggling that somebody's talking about you, do the research, follow up on it, you know, because usually your intuition is correct. So begin now. Begin weeding out your friends and family. Those who are toxic, cut them off. Those who are for you and lift you up and wish for you to be better, invite them in, okay? Keep them close. We've got the 6 of Swords is what the tarot has to say about this. This is your main message here. Moving on, moving forward from chaotic past into a more calmer future. Okay, this is about moving away from past mental thought patterns that didn't suit you good and moving into newer, fresher, healthier thought patterns, okay? This is moving away from those that are toxic, that lie, that cheat, that who aren't loyal to you and who don't have your best good. So let's break this down with the tarot. Let's see if I can get a more clearer and accurate picture here. Spirit, my guides, help me clarify this message for those who picked the Clear Quartz group. What is the Sagittarius new moon about for them? Help me break this down into a much clearer vision. Please and thank you, my soul family. I feel like some of you, when you do this weeding out, there's going to be one or two of your friends that I just feel like they don't want to let you go, even though they're toxic and they're deceiving you. Okay, there's some type of deceit that you have to weed out. And it's like this person is heavily denying it too. And it's like, oh my God, they got that energy about them that it's like a narcissistic energy, but it's like very evil, very ill-intended here. This person only cares about themselves and they see you as an object. They see you as a possession more than a friend or family member or husband, wife, boyfriend, girlfriend. They see you more of an object, and they're very possessive over you. So this energy might be hard to get rid of, but I do see that you're going to be getting rid of it. You're walking away. And like I said, keep in mind these energies can be reversed. You can swap them out because, of course, energy is fluid. As well, oh, okay. I feel like you need encouragement here. So what they're asking you, what Spirit just told me, and they're asking you to do is to find those people who are truly loyal to you, who you know are truly loyal to you, and lean on them for support. Say, I need help getting away. I need help breaking away from these other people. They're no good. They're not loyal. They're deceiving me. They're not serving my higher purpose. You're going to really have to lean on the ones that are loyal to you and that you are loyal to them. Okay, one more shuffle and then I'll cut for you. Let's see what this new moon is all about for you. Okay, so bottom of the deck, we have the Four of Wands. So this involves like stability, your home life, and then we've got the big moon right there in the background. So I feel like this is going to come to a head around actually on the new moon. But we've got the bird right there. So that's Spirit talking to you, telling you, hey, this person isn't loyal. All right. You need to kick this person. But this definitely has to deal with home life. And you're going to make some sort of judgment call here. But this is you wanting to move on to a more happier, more peaceful time. This is a time of celebration, a time of, some of you could be traveling to a wedding, going to a wedding around this time. I'm picking up some type of union. You're going to some type of union here. Others of you, you're rolling into much stabler, happier times. We've got the Queen of Wands. This is all about confidence. This is a person, could be a fire sign in your life. I really get Aries with this card. I get the Aries feel off of it. But it seems like they have your back. They are there for you. But you know what? I take that back. It's falling right under deceit. It's falling right under deceit. So, it might not be an Aries. It could be another fire sign. But whatever the case may be here, this person has some type of confidence about them. And it's almost like they're confident that you're not going to find out what they are doing, how they are deceiving you. They almost, I want to say it's like they've got they think you're gullible. All right. They think you're gullible. They don't think you're going to ever find this out. They're pretty confident that you won't find it out. And like I said, this could be a group of people. It might not just be one single person. It could be a bunch of people that are in the group that are deceiving you, okay? It could be more than one person. We have the Ace of Swords here right underneath the garden and the gate. This, to me, it screams of protection. I don't know why, but I feel like, and I've never gotten that off of this card before, but I feel like you are heavily protected right now. I feel like you're heavily protected. And Spirit's telling you it's okay. You can open that door because it's falling right underneath the garden and the gate. It's okay. You can open that gate. You can walk on. You can be curious. You can go forward. Make those necessary cuts. You have a world of opportunity at your disposal here. There's no reason to hang on to negative, deceitful people that are only going to hurt you. You are protected. You have the green light to go ahead and do it, to start your own new beginning. It's time for you to begin now, right? So you need, around the Sagittarius new moon, you really need to hone your friend circle in. See who's there for you. See who's going to be with you. See who cares about you. See who's loyal to you. All right. Those are the people you want to start this next new moon cycle off with. Okay. And then we've got the 10 of Pentacles, right? Falling right underneath the 6 of Swords. So you're moving on to a more abundant time. You know, there could be more people that are coming into your environment who are for you and who are with you. This could also mean a pay raise as well, because an employer has seen your, or has recognized your talents and your abilities. Finally, they see that you're the loyal one, the hardworking one. And then we've got the Knight of Cups coming up underneath the 4 of Wands. So some of you could be involved with a Pisces or another water sign, a younger water sign. But you have the Knight of Cups. So this is new emotional fulfillment being offered to you. Somebody coming to your rescue that can help you, give you the emotional support that you need. Somebody who's offering their emotional support to you in trying times. It falls right underneath the 4 of Wands. So this could be a potential love interest. This could be a potential mate of yours. But whatever the case may be, I feel like this person does have good intentions, will give you what you need. Okay. So make those necessary cuts. Make those necessary cuts. Okay. All right. So your advice is be yourself. Be yourself. Because when you're yourself, then you'll be able to see who's for you and who's not for you. Be exactly who you know you are and who you want to be. Don't live for anybody else. If somebody tells you, oh no, you can't wear that because I don't like the way it looks on you, you say, you know what? F you. You don't have to look at me at all, and walk away. All right? Be yourself. Because when you're yourself, you attract people who like you. All right? When you're not yourself, then you attract people who are going to take advantage of you because they see that insecurity in you. You need to be comfortable within yourself. You need to be confident within yourself. And I feel like that's another thing that this Queen of Wands is talking about here, is about being confident within your own self, in your own skin. All right? That makes it less easy for someone to deceive you because you'll be able to see their deceit. You need to stay open-minded when you're going through this process of elimination. I feel like this is a process of elimination here. You're really taking stock, even though I'm surprised the 7 of Pentacles didn't come up here. But I really think you need to stay open-minded. There are some people in your life that are deceiving you, and there are some people in your life that are there for you and are loyal to you. So just make sure that you are staying open-minded and you're really going through it. Okay? All right. Well, if this resonated with you, please leave a comment below. I'm sorry, my phone's going off. So if this did resonate with you, please let me know in the comment section below. I'm very sorry I had to answer that before I clicked on. Alrighty, and if you did not pick any other stone, I will see you in the next video. Bye! Okay, so whoever chose the Larimar, this reading is for you. Okay. Alright, so getting into your energy. Okay, so Larimar is dream. It's very psychic. If you keep this by your bed, it will help fight nightmares. It helps you connect to the divine through dream world. It's also known as the Atlantis stone. So this could have to do with your spirituality, with any visions, anything that you might be getting. All right, so your overall moon message is choices, 46. So that's 10. So this is like a new cycle for you that is starting, a brand new beginning. And if you look at him, he looks kind of Sagittarian, doesn't he? With that moon there, choices. There are two different choices. There's a right choice, there's a wrong choice, a good choice, bad choice. There's some type of choice has to be made here, and you have to use your intuition. You have to call on your intuition to help you make it. I feel like a lot of you might be getting the answers through dreams, so pay attention to your dreams, especially around the Sagittarius new moon. All right, so the energies we have here, we have Healer of the Ages, 5 and 1. So that's a 6. So 6 means victory. We have, so Healer of the Ages. This is all about you healing within your current situation, whatever situation you've been going through, making the right choices, making the proper choices to heal yourself and move on. All right, and then we've also got tied up. 2 and 3 is 5, so that's like some type of conflict. So in the past, you might have felt all tied up. I feel like this is past energy here. You felt tied up. Lots of people wanted your attention. Lots of people wanted your affection. Maybe you felt trapped by a relationship. Some of you, I feel like you're trapped. Partner wasn't right for you, but it was hard for you to leave. There was something that was tying you there, something that was breaking those bonds, or, like tying those bonds. Somebody who kept you on a tight leash. Somebody definitely kept you on a tight leash here. But you're healing and you're coming out of that now. You're breaking free from that. You're breaking free from the ties that bind. And when you do break free from those ties that bind, it's like you're going to need that healing energy. Okay? The overall message is desert passage. Passage. Trust that there is a divine plan. Okay? So this is about you making the choice to head out on your own, to unfree those shackles that have had you shackled. But, when we go venture off on our own and venture out into the wilderness, it's a bit of a hard time, hardship. I'm not going to lie. It's going to be hard. It's going to be trying, but there is a divine plan here that you need to trust in. You are going through a healing cycle, and this is like a victory, a small victory for you. Okay? And the reason why you're doing that is because of this, the Hermit. You've recently gone within. You've recently asked yourself if this is where you really want to be, if this is who you really truly want to be. You've really took that time to do that soul work on yourself. So I feel like you're making the choice to break this tie, that has been just draining to you physically, mentally, and spiritually. All right, so let's break this down with the tarot and get a clearer picture here for you. Spirits, my soul family, what does the Sagittarius moon mean for the people who picked the Larimar? What is this message about? Help me paint a clearer picture for group 2. Please and thank you, my soul family. Yeah, I really feel you've made up your mind. I feel some of you have turned towards some type of religion lately, some type of spirituality, whether it's organized religion or just your own personal beliefs. You've really gotten back into your spirituality here. And that's what gave you the courage and the determination to make that hard choice to free yourself from those things that were restricting you. It's going to be a long journey. I'm not saying that it's going to be an easy one, but there is a divine plan for you. And I feel like that's really, you knew that within your soul. That's why you made the choice to go off on your own here. All right, one more shuffle and then I'll cut. All right, so we've got, all right, so we've got the King of Swords here. This is the energy you're in. So yeah, you're in like that hard, you're making cuts. You're making cuts, okay? You're freeing yourself from that tie, that bind. Or this could be an Aquarius that you're dealing with here. This could be an Aquarius that you're dealing with, somebody that has Aquarius in their chart. Or this could just be your energy. Like I said, energies are fluid. You put yourself where you best need, where it best resonates for you. This is the end of a very, very painful cycle here. And I do see a new beginning coming in for you very slowly, but you're going to have to stick up for yourself and what you want. You're being asked to hang in there because this burden is getting ready to drop. All right. And I do see somebody coming in for you in the future. Somebody who is your soulmate, somebody who will give you what you need, who will spark that passion in you and give you all that fulfillment that you need. This is the person that is going to know you, mind, body, and soul, and is going to be there for you and loyal to you and not give up on you and support you through. But you have to go through this desert passage first, and you have to heal first. We've got 6 of Pentacles coming underneath the Healer of the Ages. And what I'm feeling like now that I'm looking at this energy card, I'm feeling like you have some strong angels watching over you and protecting you right now. The 6 of Pentacles here is saying that there needs to be some balance brought back into your life. And that's what you're working on. You're working on healing that balance between the physical world and the mental world and the non-physical world. It's like you're balancing mind, body, and spirit. You have to have them all in balance, all in line in order to be fully healed. And you are going through a process right now that's going to make that happen for you. Queen of Cups coming out underneath, all tied up. So this could be a Cancer that you're dealing with here that maybe took advantage of you or held you kind of like, I don't want to say a prisoner, but it was like you had to do everything that they wanted to do. You had to dress how they wanted you to dress. It's like you were involved in somebody who was controlling, who always wanted your attention, who always needed your attention, who always needed you there. And it's like you couldn't do your own thing because you were so worried about them. You were all tied up in them. And it was like an emotionally manipulative relationship, but I feel like either a Cancer's coming in for you. I feel like a Cancer is going to come in for you that's going to help you break out of this cycle. We've got the Hermit underneath the Hermit, so just double clarity there. All right? Around the time of the Sagittarius new moon, you really need to take some time to yourself. You need some time to think. It's not a time to go out socializing and partying. It's a time for you to really meditate with yourself, come to terms with yourself, really ask yourself what it is you want, where it is you're going, where you're moving towards next. We have the Page of Pentacles coming out underneath the King of Swords. So this is somebody that's offering you a new lease on life. I feel like this is a new lease on life for you. Whoever has picked this, I feel like you're really getting in tune with your own beliefs now. You're really going with inside yourself, really taking a good look at your soul self. And there's two people here with these two court cards. So there's an Aquarius and a Cancer. You could be the Aquarius, or you have an Aquarius rising, or Aquarius moon, or you could be a Cancer rising, Cancer moon, whatever. But I really feel like these people are influential. Because what they're surrounded, I feel like the King of Swords is influential. I feel like the King of Swords is you, actually. I feel like that's you going into your own person, because it came out right next to the Hierophant, and we've got the Hierophant down here. So I feel like the King of Swords is your energy, all right? You wanting to go for that new beginning. You wanting to go for that new pentacle that's being offered to you here. Because there is some type of healing offered here. Now, this could be a health situation. We do have a lot of pentacles, and we have the Hermit here. This could be you working yourself to death. You worked yourself to death so much that you kind of created some type of health issue. So you have to make these right choices about where it is concerning your health, what you're cutting out of your diet, what you're bringing into your diet. And this is going to be a healing process for you. It's all about proper balance of your body here. For some of you, this is like you need to really pay attention and understand what's going on inside you, inside your body, your physical body. For others of you, this is just your environment, the people that are around you. You have a water sign around you that is constantly tying you up, constantly wanting you to do for them, but they don't do for you, if you know what I'm saying. All right, so your advice is your beliefs are right for you. If anybody challenges that, they don't live in your body. They don't live in your mind. They don't know your mind space, okay? Whatever your belief is, it's right for you, okay? And I feel like you're going to be coming into your beliefs a lot more as we come out of November and go into December. But your beliefs are right for you, okay? Nobody can tell you what to believe. Trust your intuition, like I said, especially with the choices there. All right, you need to trust your intuition more. Rely on your intuition. Your intuition is not your emotions. Your intuition is not your logic. It is a completely, totally different thing, okay? Your emotions is like your ego. Your logic is more like your ego, but intuition, that is that first thing that you think of that has no emotion and no logic connected to it. That's the first thing that pops in your head. That's what you're supposed to do. Okay, so just follow it. Follow it and, around the Sagittarius new moon. It will not steer you wrong. It's trying to put you on course for your new beginning. Okay? So, if this resonated with you, please let me know in the comments below. If it didn't, maybe this is somebody in your life that's going through this that you need to be aware of. All right? Okay, well, if you didn't pick another pile, I will see you in the next video. Bye. This is for the group that picked the Amethyst. Amethyst is like a moonstone. It's a moonstone. I equate it with the moon. But this is like a powerful stone. This gives us, you know, energy. It gives us the courage. It gives courage, energy, courage. It's just a renewing stone. It helps lift. It helps you see beyond certain situations, okay? It helps bring to light you to see beyond certain situations. Alrighty, so getting into this energy, I'm feeling like, for those of you who picked this group, I'm feeling like there's some sort of obstacle that you've been trying to overcome, and it's like leading up to the new moon, I feel like you're starting to feel defeated by it, like you're starting to like lose your strength and lose your patience or your willpower. You're not seeing things clearly, but guess what? Bam, you do. Here comes your strength, and here comes the victory. You are the emperor, and you have the vision. All right? So with that being said, let's get into your reading. We've got the moon wants to let you know 8. 8 is, you know, it's about challenge. It's about that next extra push that you got to make. But it's vision. Vision. All right, so there might be something that comes to you this weekend or within the last couple of days this week leading up to the new moon, some type of vision or some type of clarity in what you need to do next, how you need to gain power, how you can overcome this obstacle that you have been facing. This is like you having a clear vision for that victory. Okay, and so the energies that are playing out here, we've got the angel of strength, and this is amazing energy to be in when you need to overcome an obstacle, because it gives you that extra gusto, it gives you that extra push. I feel like, you know, and this is screaming Sagittarius to me as well here. For some reason, even though there's a lion on the card and it's the strength, I am getting that very fiery, like, I will go for it and I will obtain it. You know, Sagittariuses are very good at going for and obtaining things. And it's like you've got this vision now to go for it and to get it, and you have the strength as well. And then we have victory. 2 and 8 is 10, so that's the completion of a new cycle. But there's going to be some small victory or some big victory involving this thing that you have had a vision on, okay? This obstacle that you're trying to overcome, there's going to be a victory involved in it, okay? And the reason why is because you're in the emperor-like energy. You want everything right with your kingdom. You are taking control. You have clear vision of where you want to go now and how you want to lead your people there. You know what I mean? So you are taking control of the situation. You are stepping into your power. You are overcoming obstacles. You can overcome anything. Look at the sword and the stone there. To me, you know, it looks like a peach, but this is about you overcoming that obstacle. You finally having the strength. You finally getting the victory that you deserve because you can see clearly what to do. And you're taking charge with authority. All right? Let's gain a clearer picture here. Spirits, my soul family. What does the Sagittarius moon mean about for this group? Please and thank you, my soul family. What is Sagittarius? The new moon in Sagittarius. Help me break this down a little bit further. Please and thank you, my soul family. All right. Yeah, it looks like you're just going for it, man. I'm not really getting any more downloads off this one. It's pretty clear cut and dry right here. It's like you got the vision, you're going for it, you're overcoming your obstacle, and you're taking charge with authority. You've got the strength now to do this. Okay, one more shuffle and then I'll cut. Sorry. Sometimes they do that. All right. Yeah. Okay. Well, if we didn't need any more further clarification, there we go. We've got the moon. So like around the time of the moon, I feel. But this card also means it's like you having that clear vision. Nothing is going to deter you into the dark. Nothing is going to make you stray from your path. You know where you're going. You've got your blinders on. You're looking forward. You're very focused. You're very focused on where you want to be. And you're very focused on overcoming what you need to overcome in order to get there. And that's very Sagittarian-like energy there, because they're a fixed sign. So they do focus. I think they're a fixed sign. Or is that Leo? I can't remember which one is fixed. I'm pretty sure it's Sagittarius. Anyways, so they focus. Focus. All right? Focus. I don't know why it's like escaping my head right now. I mean, I know who's fixed and who's not, but I don't know. That's bothering me. Maybe a Sagittarius needs to get fixed. Maybe you're gonna fix a Sagittarius. Maybe that's your obstacle. Maybe there's a Sagittarius in your life that needs help, and it's like you're going to fix them. But you know, we can't fix people. People gotta want to fix themselves in order to be fixed. So, but anyways, whatever the case may be here, it's you not paying attention to what's in the darkness. You don't care what comes at you from the darkness because you're focused on where you want to go. Okay? Nothing is going to deter you. Nothing is deterring you from this. But you know what? Sagittarius, like when they throw their ball back and they shoot it, they get their prize. It's like they hit their target every time. So use that energy. Use that energy. Okay, so we've got the Ace of Swords. So yeah, new mind thought, new mind, you've trained your thought patterns differently. You don't look at or see things the way that you used to. Your mind is on a much clearer path now. And that's why you can see fully with this vision card here. You can see because you have changed your mind, you've changed your perspective, you come into a whole new world of thinking. It falls under strength. So I feel like your mental power, or your where you can get the most strength from, is your mental power. If that makes sense. You've got a strong mind power, strong willpower, strong willpower. High Priestess. We've got the High Priestess coming out under victory. So this is you using your intuition, you using that vision, okay, and then the moon. So it's like you're using your intuition to get to that victory. Not only are you using your mental abilities, your mental strength, you're using you've got some strength in your intuition, and you're using your intuition correctly here. And that's what's helping you towards victory. We've got the Hermit coming under the Emperor. Now, if you kind of look like, all right. So while you're in this Emperor mode right here, make sure you're not isolating yourself, because I feel like you're isolating yourself. If this is both, because these two coming out together is very interesting, because the Emperor is all about control, about, you know, leading his people forward. I am the bold one. I am the bright one. Look at me. Pay attention to me. This is my status. You will listen to me and do as I say. The Hermit is all about like going inside himself, like not caring what people think and just kind of like going away from society, not wanting the spotlight. All right, so you could be conflicted right here. Maybe that's the obstacle that some of you need to overcome. Maybe you're trying to step out into this emperor-like energy, into the spotlight, but on the inside, it's like you want to just retreat back to yourself. It also can warn you that you might be isolating yourself if you go about that emperor energy way too hard. Because when you go about emperor energy is like hard as it is. It's very masculine. And if you go at it full force that hard, you could push some people away. So it could be warning you of that as well. All right, so then we've got Six of Wands. So yeah, recognition. This is coming out right after the Hermit and right underneath the Moon. So yeah, you've recognized your goal. You know where you want to go and you're going for it. And you're moving forward with that Emperor-like energy here. And you know what I'm getting also with these energies like this? I'm feeling like you're very well balanced. I feel like you're balanced inward as much as you're balanced outward is what I just heard for some of you. Like you have that strength outward as well as having that strength inward. You're not letting anything sneak up on you, but you're not paying attention to anything that's not moving you towards your goal, if that makes sense. Because your mind is focused now on obtaining your goal. Appreciate your talents. So whatever talent that you have that you are afraid isn't good enough, it is. It is good enough. Appreciate your talent. Use your talent more. If you have a talent, if you have a talent for speaking, speak more. If you have a talent for, drawing, draw more. Whatever that talent is, or what it's, I feel like it's connected to where you're going, the vision of where you want to go, where you need to go. But I feel like one of your obstacles is not being confident within yourself. I'm surprised the Queen of Wands in reverse didn't show up here. But it's about overcoming those obstacles, being more confident in yourself, okay? And not relinquishing your power to anybody. Now that I see this card as well for the advice, it could be that there is an Aries in your life. You could be a Virgo. But there could be an Aries in your life that is like taking control over everything. And it's like no matter what you do or what you say, it's not good enough. And it's like your plan or your vision isn't good enough. But I feel like you're waking up to that now. And you're seeing that this person is the obstacle, not you. Because your visions and your thoughts are good. Your talents are good. Okay. Don't relinquish your power up to this person. This Aries person might be a little overbearing and might be telling you you're not going to make it or you're not good at it, that that's a waste of time. Don't listen to them. Don't relinquish your power to them, all right? And trust your talents in changing times, okay? Or trust your talents. Appreciate your talents, okay? You've got the talent for it, so appreciate it. Alrighty, well, if that resonated with you, please let me know in the description box below. If I don't see you again until the next, if you didn't pick pile 4, then I will see you in my next video. Bye. Alright, so pile 3, for those of you who have picked the black Onyx, this reading is for you. All right, so black Onyx is all about protection. All right, it's about us. The stone naturally protects us from psychic attacks, protects us from attacks of others. It can be, that divine intervention that you need if you are out on the icy road. It's a very protective stone, meant to be worn on your left side. But yeah, so that if you guys pick that, this is possibly what this could be pertaining to. All right. Your moon message is 2 and 3, listening. So 2 and 3 is 5, so that presents some type of challenge. There could be others that you're not listening to, or other people are not listening to you. Like I said, these energies are fluid, and you can flip the roles in here. But I feel like this is you not listening to your inner self. That's what I really feel like this is. I feel like there's something that you have been ignoring about your inner self. You just know it, but you just keep ignoring it. The energies that we're working with here is strategy and the thinking woman. Okay. Now, the thinking woman is, it breaks down to 2, is some type of choice that needs to be made, but you're making it in a very, you're thinking about everything, because we've got strategy right next to it. These are the 2 energies that are coming through. So whatever it is that you're working towards, you're working on how to grow the next steps, how to get on with the next steps of this. I feel like you're going into solitude. You're going within yourself, but you're doing that because you need to formulate a plan here. We've got judgment is the tarot message. Okay, so this is like answering your call, answering your true calling, listening to that voice within, that voice of the soul. This could be saying that you are really in tune right now and you're really listening to that soul self of yours. I feel like a lot of you are taking time alone and you're really much in your heads and in your books, because there's somewhere that you want to get. But in order to do that, you need to learn more. You need to strategize the best way to go about doing things as well. We've got solitude. This is what this is all about. Solitude. In silence, peace prevails. So yeah, this is about you wanting peace. This is about you not wanting the drama anymore, not wanting to have to deal with it anymore. And you kind of like retreating within yourself so that you can find the best way to get yourself out of a very chaotic or stressful situation and into a much more calmer and peaceful one. The thinking woman is a Virgo card. So if you're a Virgo, or if you are a another earth sign and you pick this, this is very much speaking to you. But it's like you want your solitude now. You don't want to have to deal with anybody. You're tired of drama. You're tired of all of that. It's like you don't want to have to worry about, you know, how that other person's going to do, or, you know, you don't want to worry about other people's problems. It's like you've got your own calling, your own thing that you need to do for yourself here. And I very much see you listening to yourself and throwing yourself into solitude around the Sagittarius full moon. So spirits, my guides, what does this mean? Help me break this down a lot further for the people who picked the Black Onyx group. And just for the simple fact that you picked the Black Onyx, I'd say that you're protected. And we have judgment here, so it's like you answering your calling. You know, I feel like angels and other, you know, of your guides or whatever, they're really looking out for you right now. So use that to your advantage. You know, take the time out to yourself and really learn the lay of the land before you jump in and go for something. Okay, one more shuffle. That doesn't count. One more shuffle and then I'll go. Nope, one more shuffle. Okay, let's see what we got going on here. Ace of Swords. I was just talking about being protected. Somebody else got this. I think it was group 2. I really do think it was group 2, or it might have been group 3. Maybe group 2 and group 3 both got it. I can't remember. But protection. I'm feeling protection with this card. And it's like, you know, new mind frame, new skill set, new thinking, new logic. is helping you move forward, okay? And that is clarifying the judgment there. So it's like you're calling, like finally being realized, you're finally listening. You know, we've got the moon message, listening, and then we've got judgment, the calling, and then we've got the new idea here, okay? So it's like you listening to that call from your inner self that says we need to change our outlook on this. We need to think up a new game plan. There has to be something, a new way about this, a new mental approach to this. And a lot of you are going to have to take some time to figure out that new approach. Because there is a tower moment coming up, I do see. For some of you, it's some type of competition or some type of battle between you and certain individuals. But it is going to give you new opportunities for a new beginning. And I know everybody always says that in the tarot things. New beginning, new beginning, new beginning. Because we are constantly having new beginnings, all right? But it is a potential new beginning for you as well. It's going to take away this pain. I do see somebody coming in, maybe an air sign, to help you out. And you becoming very successful and emotionally sound, well balanced. Yeah. Yep. That's what I'm getting. All right. So the Empress falls underneath strategy. This is nurturing, cherishing, really going, thinking out, you know, nurturing your dreams, planting the seeds, taking the time to nurture them and make them grow, okay? So strategizing in that way of like really carefully taking your time to set the steps into motion, to set the steps into forward motion, making sure that they're the right steps that you need to take. We've got the Five of Cups, and this could be why you're taking your time and you're going about it slow, is because you're still in that grief mode for something that you have lost prior or something that you're about to lose, I feel like some of you are afraid to lose something, and it's like, but you kind of feel it coming. Bless you, Mr. Kittles. Oh, poor kitty. He's sneezing. He's got cold. Some of you could have cold somewhere. But yeah, this is, you know, you grieving the way that it like happened before. Maybe your strategy wasn't right and it fell apart before. We've got the Eight of Swords, so yeah, you're not seeing the way out here. For some of you, I feel like you hear the call, but you don't know how to answer it. If that makes any sense. It's like I hear it, but I don't know how to answer it. Like, help me, show me, guide me. Which way how do I do what I'm supposed to do? Okay. We've got the Ace of Cups coming out underneath the Ace of Swords. So this is something that is going to bring you a new mental clarity and new emotional fulfillment. This is catty corner right next to the Judgment card, which is your calling card. So I feel like once this clarity is going to hit you, but right now you are being advised to take some solitude, take some time to yourself, really listen to yourself, strategize, hit those books, whatever it is you're working for, you need to continue to work for it. Like even with the solitude, there's books right there. Some of you might need to go back to school for this. There's even books right here with her listening in the card, right? So I'm seeing books everywhere. And I feel like, and even the Thinking Woman's holding a book, you know, I feel like this is where you need to go back to school. It's some type of trade or some type of calling that you need to go back to school on before you can make it to fruition. Express your feelings. If people, you know, Express your feelings to yourself. I feel like that's what this one should say. Because we shouldn't always have to express our feelings to people, but sometimes just saying our feelings out loud helps us process what our feelings are. All right? But not everybody should know our feelings. I mean, yeah, you should tell the people that you're involved with your feelings, okay? Because nobody's mind readers, right? But there are certain people that just don't get the liberty. You know what I mean? Because they're toxic, so who cares? But you need to express your feelings. Once you spit them out, it'll help you confront them better. All right, so kindness counts. Kindness counts here. Kindness to yourself. Kindness to, basically kindness to yourself. Kindness in getting that thing done. You need more learning, and you owe yourself more learning. You deserve to do a kindness to yourself by doing more learning for this a talent or whatever it is that you are striving for, whatever this calling card is. Worry is a wasted emotion. I think that's all. I don't think I really have to explain this card, because it's like, I feel you worry over this. I feel, you want to do it. You have passion with it. It is going to bring you an emotional new start. It is going to bring you mental clarity. This is what you want to do. You're really strategizing on it. But I feel like you need to stop worrying so much and let the answers just come to you. Don't be speaking or giving the answers. Actually listen and pay attention to what the answers are. Okay? Some of you need to go back to school. I'm seeing lecturing halls. And I just heard psychology. So some of you might be thinking about going back to school for psychology. And something about environmental science. So I don't know who, I just heard environmental science. So somebody out there with environmental science, something like marine biology or something like that maybe. And I heard contributing to a cause, but I feel like you need to take that solitude first and strategize how you're going to contribute to that cause. Maybe some of you are going to be starting a cause up. I feel like some of you, Sagittarius, they're very humanitarian. So you could be starting up a cause, starting up a new cause. But in order to do that, you really have to take some time alone and really think about things. I feel like you're worried about something here, and it's like you want to give a helping hand to this. You need to express your feelings about this cause. I feel like this is a cause, like a charitable cause for some of you, but it's like you have to strategize how to do it. All right? Okay, and it will all become clear, I feel, around the Sagittarius new moon. So if this resonates with you, please let me know. I want to know how these energies play out for you. All right. For those of you who didn't know, I've got a giveaway going on my channel right now. So if you click on over to that, you can see all the cool, super cool details for that giveaway. That video is the only place that I am doing the giveaway, so that's the only place you can enter. So if you want to win some free stuff, or try to win some free stuff, pop on over to that video. It's in the description, or it's in the channel list of my videos. Yeah, and that's it. I will see you next time. Until then, bye everyone.